start of the night and I'm waiting to call you. It's knocking on doors in the dark, I've been walking now. Been laid up on the news, now you're lying. The look up on your face, now you smile. It's the start of the night and I'm waiting to call you. It's knocking on doors in the dark, I've been walking now. Been laid up on the news, now you're lying. The look up on your face, now you're smiling.
Good morning. It has been a long time. It is Wednesday morning. I think it's the 13th of March. I wanted to do a life update, which I'm not going to do right this very second because I am running a little bit behind this morning, but I've been posting on TikTok just for fun this year, and I know that some people that follow me on Instagram do not have TikTok for very valid reasons. I know that opinions are very divided on TikTok, and so I wanted to be able to share the content with them, and I've had some people asking, and then someone suggested YouTube. So I want to start uploading some of my TikToks here. And I don't know how that's going to go because they're not short enough to be shorts, but they are filmed in portrait mode, so things are going to get a little bit interesting there. But nonetheless, it felt weird to start uploading TikToks without saying anything or uploading the videos that I've been putting on TikTok. It just felt weird because it's been, I think, maybe 9 months since I last uploaded. My last video was around my birthday, I think, or somewhere in August. It's been a long while and life has been a little crazy. So I really enjoy life update videos that are also kind of a bit of a vlog, because I feel like not only am I going to tell you what life is like right now, but let me show you what a day in my life is like right now. So that's what we're doing. And I am in a bit of a mad rush to get ready because we just got done having a big heat wave here in Melbourne. Monday night was the last really hot night, so I didn't sleep well Monday night. And then Tuesday, I went straight into study, which I'll talk about a little bit more when I sit down to do the life update, probably around lunchtime. But yeah, didn't sleep super well, so I feel like I'm still catching up. I'm still really tired. So getting up this morning was a struggle. Normally I have this lovely morning routine and I was really looking forward to kind of showing you a little bit of it, and I don't know how much of that I'm even going to get done this morning because I think it's about 8:25 or 8:30 and I need to be in front of my computer ready to go at 9, and I haven't had breakfast yet, so I also need to go and make a smoothie and all of that. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be. Live update. And hi, let me know how you're doing. It's been a while.
Drove straight into the morning, made it there by sunrise, watched the buildings glowing. No one ever told us you gotta work for all this fun. It's got its ups, it's got its downs. When you're on the road, traffic lights and parking lots are the only places that we stop. Haven't had a full night's sleep, little over a week. We'd love to see the country, take time to stay a while. We gotta make it to the show, and that's the way it goes when you're on the road. We're on the road. Lights come up, cheering on names. Sudden rush comes to us when we take the stage. Stomp our feet, clap our hands. Gotta get the rhythm going. Now they're singing with the band, singing oh. Gotta make it there by sundown to play for the crowd.
I wish I was on the D list right now. Okay, let's do an update. I am on my lunch break. I literally have my little timer. It's got like 7 minutes left until that's gonna go off. So that's good because I have a time limit, and honestly, I think I do better with a time limit. So let's update you on life, shall we? So the last videos that I made were back in the end of July, maybe the start of August 2023. And at the start of August last year, I don't remember exactly what day it was, like what date it was, but it was a Monday, whichever the first Monday of August was, it was that one. I'm sitting, I'm doing work, working on content, working on my coaching business. My phone rings and it's my dad. And he's panicking because there's something going on with my mum. Long story short, my mum ended up in hospital and was very unwell for about a month and a half. And then she returned home and was just recovering for a decent couple of months until I'd say she was like back on her feet even a little bit. I'm an only child, so there's that. For various reasons that I won't go into because they're personal and don't just affect me, I basically was in charge of my mum's care and making sure that she was okay, getting things set up for her, all of that kind of thing. It was a very intense time. It was very, very stressful. And I want to say dropped the ball, but like on purpose. I dropped everything. I couldn't think about my business. But also I just didn't care because family is super important and matters a lot more than running a business to me. So I had some coaching clients at that time. So I kept doing that stuff. Like I kept those commitments because obviously. But I didn't take any more after that point. Anyone that reached out, I just said, hey, I'm on an indefinite hiatus. I don't really know when I'll be back or if I'll be back. So that was really hard to do. It's really hard when people are reaching out saying, hey, what are your coaching packages? Can you coach me? And you're like, no, sorry. Especially because the whole reason that I started my coaching business was because I wanted to help people. So saying no, I can't help you, it was a bit of a gut punch. Yeah, but here's the thing. It wasn't just my mum getting sick. Literally in the space of about a week to a week and a half, so from the end of July and into the first week of August, there was mum getting sick and 2 other really major things that happened that I can't and I won't share because some things are private and also involve other people and it's not my story to share and all that kind of thing. But they were life-altering things. So I was, I think, the most stressed that I've ever been in my entire life, which is saying something because I've been stressed most of my life. Yeah, and all 3 of the things, so the 2 that I haven't told you what they are, and then the one with mum, they were all a bit unprecedented. Like there's no guidebook for how to handle these things, and it was just awful. Honestly, it was just awful. I was hanging on, but barely. I didn't even start to feel like I was vaguely coming out of the fog and able to handle anything other than the immediate things that demanded my attention, like helping my mum. I didn't feel like I could even vaguely handle anything until like the end of October. And by then, everything's getting weird because you start to get into that November wind down part of the year. And yeah, even with like coming back online, I describe it, I still didn't really feel like I could go back to business. Like I was just so shaken and changed. Honestly, who I was as a person changed because of those 3 things that all happened all at once. The timing was insane. Looking back on it, I cannot believe it all happened at once. It's just actually insane to think about. Yeah, and I was a different person. And so I started to kind of like come back online and function a little bit. I don't even really know, honestly, where November and December went. Like, obviously Christmassy vibes and all of that, but I don't know where they went. But last year, one of the other things that happened, and I told you, I very much am a changed person from then, but one thing happened that also kind of made me reconsider what I wanted to do this year. Because when I got the phone call about mum, when everything was hitting the fan, I had no doubt that I wanted to keep running my business. Like, everything was just, yep, I want to keep running my business. But everything with mum and the other stuff, it really changed my perspective on the coaching industry especially, and the Instagram marketing industry and all of that. And I just didn't know if I could bring myself to be a part of that again. And I'm still not fully ruling it out, but the way that I want to engage with that has changed a lot, because there is a lot of ickiness and a lot of really unethical practices that I'm just not okay with and didn't want to participate in. And yeah, so anyway, a couple of things happened that made me kind of consider another option for what I wanted to do this year. And long story short, I actually ended up applying for a TAFE course, technically. So I am studying this year full-time online, which technically means 3 full-time days a week, but there are assessments and things like that that you end up doing in your downtime as well. So that is what I've been doing today, especially because today is Wednesday, so it's one of my class days. I think my timer is about to run out. So I'm actually studying cybersecurity at the moment, which honestly is something that I think I've always a little bit wanted to study, but I just didn't think I could. I had myself convinced that I wasn't smart enough, I wouldn't be able to keep up, all this kind of stuff, which I now look back on and I'm like, that's ridiculous. I worked in tech support and I've always loved computers and all of that. And yeah. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing at the moment. And I'm also doing like little bits of online work here and there. But in January, I started posting on TikTok just for fun, because that's the thing. All of this, my presence on the internet, I've been making content for a very long time, like 10 years, I think, at this point. And I always started it just because it was fun. I love making videos and I love connecting with people online. And I so deeply value the friendships that I've made online as well. And so in January, when I was feeling a little bit more like myself, I started making videos on TikTok, of all places, which is so shocking. I actually started last year. I made a couple when I was in the thick of everything going crazy and I just couldn't keep up with it. But even the 10 videos that I made was really cathartic, because I was just sharing kind of what I was going through at the time and my efforts to survive, basically. So then, yeah, this year, January, I picked it up again and started making content just for fun. A lot of the content that, if you've been around a while, you probably would come to expect from me. I was making grocery hauls and videos about budgeting and homemaking and all that good stuff that I always circle back to because I enjoy it. And it's actually gone pretty well on TikTok, which is really fun. But I wanted to be able to share that content with the people that I know from Instagram. Instagram is not really the best video platform, especially because TikTok allows you to upload videos that are longer than 1 minute and 30 seconds. And Instagram has some weird rules, and even YouTube Shorts has some weird rules. So this is partly why I'm making this video, because I want to say I'm back, but I'm not back with any kind of committed regularity because I'm just doing this for fun. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy posting to TikTok. I want to share some of those videos here. It's going to be a little weird maybe because they're going to be filmed in portrait mode. So instead of this way, they'll be this way. But they won't be YouTube Shorts because they'll be too long for YouTube Shorts. But I've had some feedback from those of you who have come from Instagram that that's fine and that you'll watch the portrait videos. So I'm going to start uploading some of my TikToks here. Not all of them, but at least half of them, I would guess. I don't know. I'm just kind of playing it by ear and see how I go. I am very busy with study and homemaking and being a wife and all those things. and we're going through some other transitions at the moment that are not my things to share, but we're going through some random transitions and life is just changing a lot at the moment. So it's a lot to keep up with, and that's why I'm not committing that I'll make a video every week or I'll make a video every month or whatever. I don't even know if I'll make any more YouTube specific videos because I don't know if I'll have the time, but I want to at least share something just because that's what I love doing. It's fun. So if you are here and you've been here for a while, whether you're from my old YouTube channel, whether you're from my Instagram, whether you've come over from TikTok somehow, I don't know, but whatever it is, I thank you for being here so much. I'm just really thankful that you're here and that anyone out there on the internet even cares about what I'm doing and wants to see any of my content. That's just a really nice feeling. So thank you for that. And with that, obviously my timer has gone off twice. So I need to get back to working on my assessments and back to class. And yeah, I'll keep bringing you along for the rest of the day. It's a very busy Wednesday today. It's not the norm at all. I try not to pack too many things into one day because, again, I'm trying to manage my energy levels and chronic fatigue and all of that kind of stuff as well. So I try not to put too much on my plate. However, the unit that we're doing at the moment with study is quite intense. We're also getting a new mattress, so that's our old one just kind of sitting there waiting for someone to come get it. So yeah, the unit that we're doing at the moment is a little bit crazy and a little bit intense, especially if you have no experience with networking like I don't, which is fine. But yeah, the assessments are just taking a lot of mental capacity, a lot more than the other 2 units that we've done so far. So we're all getting on Zoom to kind of work together and do some body doubling and all that good stuff. And then I have an acupuncture appointment at 3:45. So it is currently 12:22. And yeah, I have to get ready to leave at about 3. Hopefully I can make some good progress on these assessments because I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of hanging over my head and stressing me out a little bit. So we'll see how we go. But there's the update.
We're on the road. Yeah, we're on the road.
I am struggling to focus a little bit. I am really needing to be doing assessments, but I'm struggling to focus. So I have a Starbucks cup that I brought back home with me one time when I had Starbucks. And I really like the Starbucks iced chai, but I don't want to go and spend, I don't even know how much they cost, but it's a ridiculous price. I don't want to spend that on a drink, and I don't want to have to go all the way to Starbucks because it's a 10-minute drive there and then a 10-minute drive back. And I don't have that amount of time. I have like an hour and then I need to be getting ready for acupuncture. So I'm making my own, is the point. So I have my almond milk, I have my Starbucks cup with ice in it. So I'm just going to put some almond milk in it. I don't really know how much. And then I have my mixed up chai stuff. This is the other bonus. This is a lot more Weight Watchers friendly because I'm doing Weight Watchers at the moment. This is just an Avalanche chai latte sachet. These are only, I think, like 1 Weight Watchers point. So this had hot water in it, which is why I've added the almond milk first. Ooh, that was a bit messy. Okay. Mix that up. Let's see how that tastes. Look, it could be better, but it could also be a lot worse. Ideally, I would use my sticky chai and like fully make one, but that's a lot of effort and I don't have the time for that either. So me and my Starbucks are gonna go and try and get some stuff done, because let's be real, a cute, delicious drink, it just makes you feel better. I don't know why. It makes studying easier too, so here we go.
How packets travel, what are the information we can find when the packets travel, layer 1 information, layer 2 information.
Got myself all kitted out. I have my muffin, my smoothie, my water, my bag, and I've just realized I now don't have hands for my keys. A little bit important when you're trying to get in a car and drive somewhere. Also, this is the attire. It's hard to believe we started the week in a heat wave and now this is what I'm wearing, but it's acupuncture, so shoes that I can get off easy and comfy clothes. That's the mood.
The moment's coming soon on at the end of the day. Come on, come with me. We're sipping on your water. Go chillin', cabana. Could roll like your nana. Could play ya, come with you. To singing like the morning.
Truly the most flattering of lights. I almost forgot to finish the vlog. Matt and I worked on our assignments. I am struggling with networking, and so I sat and just kind of face palmed on the desk for a while. And then I got ready for bed, and I've just been sitting here mindlessly scrolling through Reddit, honestly, reading a bunch of like wholesome posts. That has helped improve my mood. And now I'm going to do a little bit of reading and hopefully fall asleep before 10. So yeah, that was my Wednesday. Quite a busy one and a packed one. Normally there's a bit more downtime in the evenings especially, but it's kind of what life is like sometimes these days. So it's good to be back. Let me know how you're doing and what your life is like at the moment. And keep an eye out for future videos of some form. Bye guys.